Welcome to your daily focus for December the 4th, 2020. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for everything. I send it right back to you. You guys absolutely rock. I hope you know that. So, anyways, we have the 4 energy. The 4 energy, it's about nurturing ourselves, nurturing each other, nurturing our dreams, our desires, our wants. It's about building a strong foundation. And we are in the lunar eclipse energy. So what is it that needs to go in our life that throws us a little bit off balance, that doesn't allow us to go forward in the way we want? The numerology of the day is an 11, so that's a master number. And that truly is cutting away the things that no longer represent who we are in this world. It could be the way your house is, the room is designed or laid out. It could be the job that you hold. It could be the neighborhood you live in. It could be the friends that you keep. It could be a behavior or a habit that it's time for it to go because you know it's unhealthy or at least not in your best interest going forward. I do apologize, by the way, for putting the wrong date on the video yesterday. I don't know why I thought it was the 6th, but I did it for the 3rd. I said the 3rd because I went back to the video. I thought, ooh, was I really that off? I've been having extremely long days. I'm only human, so I proved it once again to you. And what has been happening is that, I already missed a day this week because my day got longer than it should have been. I was supposed to be somewhere at a certain time, and I was supposed to leave there at a certain time, and I had it down like clockwork, and nothing came together. And same happened again on the night of the 2nd when I was doing for the 3rd. I was at work in my steel toes, and I was waiting for a transport to unload, and it was supposed to be there, and 3 hours later it arrived. And that was my job. As soon as the transport was offloaded and unloaded back on, I could go home and I could get to you and do the video. And it got later and it got later. And finally the transport came, and that took more time than it should have. But I eventually got home and I thought, it was like an angel whispering in my ear saying, Tilly, you know that when you're going to do something good, when you're going to do something great, or you have this fantastic idea, the devil, the negative energy will come in and interrupt you to try and make it impossible for you to reach those goals, to reach those dreams. Because negative energy, evil energy, the devil, however you want to describe that other side of the energy that I rarely talk about, because I figure I'm not even going to speak it, because you speak it and you're bringing it to life. But so I was determined that I didn't care if I had to crawl in here with my dirty hands and my filthy nails and my hair undone and no makeup on, that I was going to show up for you and do that reading, because I know, well, it's important to me. I hope it's important to you that I show up, but it's important to me that I show up for you each and every day. So, for some of you, I know I'm the only person who tells you that I love you, and I truly do. So it comes from the heart. I hope you know that. The countless emails, messages, conversations I've had tells me that I need to be here. And if it's just one person I'm reaching, then I need to be here. So I'm sorry. I must have been far too exhausted to really, and I didn't even finish it, actually. I asked my son, I said, can you please stay up? I can't keep my eyes open while it was loading, because I have to do that. Otherwise, you get like 15 commercials in my videos. I can't seem to rein that in. So I have to stay up for the video to load. I live out in the country, so it does take some time for it to get up. And I was exhausted, and I asked my son, and I thought he did everything right, but I'm pretty sure that I did the typing of the dates, so I can't throw him under the bus for that, although he didn't even notice. Okay, let's get back to the energy. I just wanted you to know, okay, that when I'm not here, I miss you more than you miss me. I can guarantee you that, okay? So the 11 energy, it's about being 110% committed to you, your dreams, your goals, your focuses. Where do you need to put your focus? Where do you need to put your attention to move yourself forward, even if it's only a simple inch? How do you move yourself forward? And then being committed to doing that, to stick to, almost like a discipline to yourself. And the rewards can come so quickly when it's under the 11 energy. Sun is in Sagittarius, and the moon, I think by the time most of us wake up, or at least have had breakfast on our way for the day, the moon will be in Leo. So we may wake up, and if you're early riser, the moon may still be in Cancer, and you may want to stay in bed for a few more minutes because it feels comfortable and secure and, safe. Comfortable, yeah. So, and I know with myself, I wake up in the morning, well, the dogs can't wait for me to wake up so that they can cuddle a little closer. So, yeah, I'm awoken to, two dogs that love me to no end. But so I don't mind staying in bed for a few more minutes and cuddling with them, and they like it. And they're patient to wait to go outside. They don't really make much of a fuss until I say, okay, it's time to go. And then they get really excited, like, yeah, now's the time. But they do cuddle with me. But so we may feel that early in the morning. But besides that, I mean, the Leo moon, and then we have, so it's very much a fire kind of energy day for us. We'll want to accomplish, we'll want to do, we'll want to move forward. We'll feel stronger, we'll feel more confident. And we might get up on our soapboxes today and talk. And I don't think the words matter today as much as the heart will matter. So don't worry about what words you're saying when you're trying to convey a message to somebody. Just feel the emotion, and the emotion will come through in the words for you. To get a point across, to get somebody on board, to make somebody see the beauty that you see down the road, perhaps. Romance is highlighted under this energy, absolutely. Relaxation, dreaming. Well, maybe not relaxation as much. I think that's more in the morning. But dreaming. And dreaming with a realistic attitude of where you can go and who you can become and what you can change about your life today that will matter tomorrow in your path forward. Okay, let's get to the cards. And there's not a lot happening in the sky with alignments. There's some minor ones happening. The big ones that we're waiting for now is December the 14th, absolutely, because that is the solar eclipse. And then right after that is the 21st of December. And I've talked off and on about that. And that's when Jupiter and Saturn meet in the sky. Now, they're very close, not only to us, but they're close to each other. And so many say that this is the original Star of Bethlehem, the way they come together in the sky, that they look as like one giant star. And of course, it's not going, it'll be days as they pass. So it makes sense to the story, doesn't it? And this happens every 20, 25 years, I think, that Jupiter and Saturn meet in the sky. But to be so close together, gosh, I think it's like, I don't know, the 1200s or something was the last time. So this intense energy, and what is that intense energy actually? So think about the planets, okay? Think about Saturn, the rule maker, the decision maker, the list maker, the planner, the one who makes the strategies, and having to play the fair game and buy the book and take control and do it yourself and not depend on others to do it. You can't use other people as a foil when Saturn's around. It's up to you and you alone. What was that yesterday? Because I think I just said part of it. Anyways, Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of expansion and happiness and joy and celebration, for goodness sakes. It brings in goodness. It brings in happiness. It brings in joy. It brings in abundance and the expansion of abundance in your life. Now, when these two come together, it only makes sense then that Saturn and Jupiter work together. So those dreams, those ambitions, combined with the way to actually go forward in order for it to happen, the plan, the strategy, the rule book. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it'll be happening, I'm not sure. So I'm going to look into that. I'll get back to you before I talk too much about that, because both would be amazing. I haven't done a lot of research on it. I haven't had the time. I will, though. I'll get back to you. I'll fill you in, or turn to your astrologers, because I'm sure they're talking about it out there. I'll probably be the late news, but I do read articles. I do my own research. I do listen to other YouTubers out there. Let's see what the cards have to say. Look at this, 4 of Swords. Now, I need a drink out of my rainbow glass. And for those of you who are new, it's just a cheap dollar store glass. It's a little plastic glass. But the way the lighting hits it in the room is every time I go to take a drink from it, there's a rainbow inside of it. It is the coolest thing. I won't drink anything but water in it, because you don't get the effect with anything else in it. It's got to be water. So I'm drinking more water. Take care of yourself, first of all. Don't take any unnecessary risks today. But this is really a beautiful lunar eclipse card when you think about it. Because this is the warrior, and you are the warrior, coming off the battlefield, taking off your armor, hanging up your weapons, and laying down to rest, to rejuvenate yourself, to make yourself strong once again, to attach yourself to your courage, your passion, your power, your talents, your abilities. The sun shines through the stained glass window on you, healing you. Let the warmth, let the light of other people, perhaps, allow you to heal. Light a candle. Allow the light to heal. Sit in the sunshine, even if it's indoors and you're just sitting in the sunshine like most cats will do. They love the sun, huh? Warming their bodies on a hardwood floor or something. I can see the cat laying there under the window. So one of you must have a cat that does that, because I don't anymore. And feeling the light, feeling the warmth, feeling the energy, and knowing that you're on the right path. You are on the right path, even if it feels like you are so out in left field. And it may feel just like that to you. But things will start to come together. You will get the awareness, you'll get the clarity, you'll get the understanding, because the astrology is leading you into the space where you can get the answers, the clarity, and the understanding. Will everything be revealed to you? No, because you don't need to know everything. I order a salad. I don't need to know where they got the lettuce from, okay? All I know is it's good or it's bad. And if it's good, I'm glad they got the lettuce from wherever they got it from. But I don't need to know all the particulars of how that salad came to be a word on a menu to in front of me so I can enjoy it. I don't need to know all that. I just want the salad. So look forward on what you truly want. And expect it to show up, and just keep doing the work. Giving yourself the commitment. The 11 energy of today is all about your focus, your determination, your commitment to you, your dreams, your passions. And when you think of a warrior coming home, I can't even imagine the transition for those of you who serve or have served. My father served. To come out of an experience like that and then to come home, because it would be a 180-degree turn. Things would be so different. And after what you've seen and what you've done, it kind of feels like everybody else is walking in a daze around you, I would think, not even realizing the tragedies that are going on elsewhere in the world. So, my prayers always go out to you. And my thanks. But every one of us is a warrior. Every one of us has walked a path. And every one of us deserves to let down our hair once in a while, to relax in the sunshine and feel the warmth on our face, to rejuvenate, to tap into our inner magic, and take our talents, our abilities to the next level and beyond. Because outside that window is a whole new world awaiting. So let's get ready for it. Look at this, the Four of Wands. Four of Swords, Four of Wands on the 4th. Home and family, security, nurturing one another, allowing people to nurture you, nurturing yourself, nurturing your dreams, your desires. Oh, this is the card of marriage, okay? If I was doing a personal reading, it could indicate a marriage coming or about the marriage. We're going to be talking about the marriage in some way. But in a general reading for everybody, of course, not everybody's getting married tomorrow, so I would see this card almost like making commitments to each other, partnering up. Maybe meeting a new business partner or getting together with somebody and talking about a business plan or a relationship or doing something together in the community, a project of some sort. So this would probably be a good energy for brainstorming. And this is about celebrating accomplishments. I mean, we've got 4 wands stuck in the ground there. Not so much. A little bit of garland hanging over it to fancy it up a little bit. And just say, I've made it to here. Like, celebrate today about making it to here, the here and now, that you've made it here. And you know that behind you is a wake of, all kinds of stuff. Happiness, joy, of course, but also chaos, sorrow, anxieties, and fears. We don't want to really take that forward with us, but this is about celebrating where we are and what we've accomplished and where we stand. And one day, that is going to look like that beautiful castle. And I don't know if you can see the vague image there of the castle behind, but one day it's going to look like that. And maybe that's what you are envisioning. That's what you are seeing. So celebrate your steps. Now, maybe you've decided to quit smoking. So your first step was, I don't know, you bought the patch. You went to see the doctor to get a pill. You decided to take hypnosis, and your appointment's next week. You've got friends and family that are going to support you and help you and talk you out of it. You've got some different exercises to do and some different things to occupy your mind when you do want a cigarette. You've got them in the freezer. You've hidden the ashtray. So out of sight, out of mind. Whatever you're doing, it's something towards your goals, towards your dreams for a healthier lifestyle. For just not smoking anymore and letting your money go up in flames every day. And I was a smoker for quite a few years. I think the year after I started doing these videos is when I quit. So however long that is, long enough. And it's challenging and it's hard, and you may not succeed the first, second, 5th, 19th time you've tried. But under the 11 energy, you've got more success going for you. More energy working in your favor. So know that you are protected. Know that you are surrounded. to give yourself the courage, the strength, the fortitude to go forward in the way you want to, doing the things that you want, being the person you want. And the Nine of Pentacles. Another beautiful card to have during the lunar eclipse, because the bottom here, the sunflowers are at their mature stage. So that is the things that we have accomplished. That signifies the things that we accomplished. Now, I think I was explaining about the mountains and the hills on tarot cards the other day, so I won't go into it. But it says that you're going over the last learning curves. It's almost like a test to see if you're ready for the expansion of what you want to step into. So it's telling you to expect the new, to be ready for the new, to go with the flow and expect the new path to open up to you, whatever that path is for you. Because you're wearing white. You're ready. You're preparing yourself. And a beautiful bird. If I looked in the book, they'd probably tell me what kind of bird it is, but I would assume it's a messenger from God, your angels, your spirit guides, either coming to tell you something or to take a message back to them from you. So it's about talking to God, your angels, your spirit guides, talking to yourself, allowing yourself to heal, allowing yourself to rejuvenate, thinking about where you want to go, what you want to do, how you want your life to transform or change or become better. Oh, I was going to pick another card, so I'm going to. Only look at this, the happily ever after card. No wonder they wanted me to pick this. Celebrate you. Celebrate your accomplishments and where do you want to go. This is the happily ever after card. This card at the end of any reading says it's possible. Whatever you are dreaming of, whatever you are hoping for, whatever you are wishing for, and you know that hoping and wishing will not make it come true. There needs to be action. There needs to be commitment. There needs to be focus. But you can do all those things. Those things are easy. It's the worrying that it's not going to show up. And this card says there's no need to worry. That what you want, and here we have the castle with the rainbow of cups. So more and more happiness, goodness will come your way. Dylan dropped his bone. He exclamation marked whatever I said there. So I'll have to play that back and see what I said. We'll get a mantra card. So know that the Ten of Cups showed up to affirm that, yes, it can be yours. Now talk to God, your angels, your spirit guides. Know that you've done it all right up to now. Even if it seems like a complete mess, know that you've done it right. You have. And you know by wishing and hoping that it won't just happen. You've got to put forth the energy. The biggest energy to put forth is the belief that it's going to happen, though. Because so long as we have that nagging fear that you're not going to do it, it pulls you down. You don't realize it, but it does. Subconsciously, it does. So just know it's going to happen. I mean, they just told us. It's to be. It is so. Potential. Think big for your future. Look at her looking inside that crystal ball and seeing the angel blowing the trumpet. I don't know if it's blowing a trumpet or not, but no, probably not. But since I got that, if you hear anything like a horn blast today or a bell ringing, know that your angels, your guides, are trying to tell you something. They're trying to turn your thoughts in a certain direction, in a certain way. Pay attention to what you were thinking about. Because they're telling you, like, yeah, keep going with that. Keep going with that. That's a good idea. Know your potential. Grow your potential. Use that potential. And you have so much potential. I know we're trained that we don't, but we really do. Look at this. The book opened right to potential. Your creative and mental powers carry great potential. Your plans to expand your horizons are underway, and everything is progressing steadily, even if you don't feel it is so. Think and plan outside your limitations. Remain open minded, as there are more possibilities and opportunities than you can see at this point. This could be study, a business venture, travel. Be ready to take on the challenge with a think big attitude. Empower yourself with the more development and self-exploration. So empower yourself with learning more, doing more, seeking more information, answers to your questions, how to do it manuals. The mantra is, my vision and goals take me beyond my current limitations. My visions and goals take me beyond my current limitations. So where I am limited now doesn't really matter, because it won't be limiting me going forward. Either I'll find a different way, a different approach, or the limitation will simply dissipate, depending on what it is. We'll get an animal card here. And this, building your wings with the butterflies. When I was talking about the independence and you can do it on your own and everything, the butterfly cannot, you can't cut the cocoon and help the butterfly. You see the butterfly struggling in there and you think, oh, I'm going to help it a little bit. Look at, maybe it won't make it if I don't help it out. And so you cut a little bit and the butterfly will die. Because it's the actual pumping of the wings to break open the cocoon. Actually pumps the blood into the wings and makes the wings strong enough for the butterfly to, in fact, fly. Build your wings. Believe, joy, transformation, and confidence. You've got to jump off cliffs all the time and build your wings on the way down. So you have to take a risk on yourself. You have to believe in you. And if you don't make it, you don't make it. You fail. Fail isn't even a word. You can't fail. It's just a way that didn't work. So you try again. You'll get it. Butterfly comes to you with the message that it's time for you to build your wings again and fly. Butterfly is aware that you may have experienced a loss. Now, it could have been a death, a divorce. You could be feeling lonely, depleted. Butterfly believes that you can fly once again, that you can find the joy and the dance to the song within your soul. It may feel awkward at first, but with time, you'll feel more confident and more confident. Transformation doesn't happen overnight. Many times, develops when a negative situation has occurred. You might have grounded yourself, maybe afraid to fly. Or a situation may have forced you to stop believing that you can fly altogether. Now is the time to trust and have faith that this is the time for you to explore the world around you. It's time to love again. Please start with loving yourself. It's time to see the magic that is around you and within you. Butterfly also tells you that hurt from your childhood is preventing you from spreading your wings and flying to the height that you need to be. And once again, it's asking you to look into the earlier years of your life. Maybe it was an action. Maybe you had 2 marriages that just went, they just flatlined on you. And so you kind of closed yourself to ever wanting to have a relationship again. Maybe you tried for that higher position job and you just didn't meet the mark. Try again. Or use all of those talents and abilities and steer it in a new direction. And try it again under a different atmosphere, in a different environment. Because that might have been the people around you that actually brought you farther down. Maybe you were told once upon a time that you couldn't or you shouldn't or you mustn't, and so you didn't ever. I know this video is probably going really long. I never know how long it's going to be. And what really blows me away is when I press record, I think I've only got maybe 30 seconds of content to share with you. But my daughter, who did this, okay, when she was little, when all the kids were little, I'd put their pictures on the fridge and whatnot, their artwork that they bring home, and I told my daughter and my kids just how beautiful it was and what a masterpiece it was and how I would cherish it forever. And then I'm a little bit of a pack rat when it comes to those things, so I would fill up a paper bag with them, and then when it got big enough, I'd put it in the box, and then I put the box in the attic. And so we were going through the attic one day, and we were cleaning out some stuff, and she opened up a box, and she was like, "Mom," and now she's in her mid-20s at this point, and I go, "What?" And she goes, "I remember drawing this for you. I remember bringing it home, and how you praised me and told me it was beautiful, and you hung it in the middle of the fridge." And I go, "Yeah, probably." And she goes, "It's but ugly, disgusting, Mom. This is horrible." And she goes, "How could you ever tell me it was good?" Well, do you think if I told her it was horrible and to just throw it in the garbage, that I ever would have got my own painting one day? Which is absolutely beautiful in my opinion. She also did a mug. Do I have the mug around somewhere? No, I don't right now. But the mug matches. You know, when she asked me what I wanted for Christmas this year, she put a couple of her paintings out, and she did one, and it just looks just like an amethyst stone, but she did it kind of like this, kind of, and I just keep telling her, I really like the purple one, by the way. That's what I want. That's what all I want. So, anyways, what did somebody tell you long ago that made you stop from doing something that could have possibly been your truest passion, your truest joy, your dreams come true? Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.